I love the challenge of selling real estate, particularly in the eastern suburbs. I was born and bred here. I know it like the back of my hand. The eastern suburbs is a beautiful place to buy and sell. It has some of the most expensive real estate in Australia. You're on the most beautiful harbour in the world. What is there not to love? I've sold properties in Woollahra, Vaucluse, from Maroubra to Mossman. I sold a beautiful property in Bellevue Hill for $9 million for an unrenovated property recently. I think that when you start to sell property with someone, it's like being in a marriage and you're almost looking after their baby.
Victoria was fantastic. She got a much better price than we were expecting for starters. And she also used technology. She put it on Real Estate News, the house in Woollahra that we had, and we actually sold it before it got advertised in the local paper. So it's just, everything was brilliant.
I think Victoria is one of the most honest people I've ever had the pleasure of dealing with, and I think when you're dealing with something that's so important, both emotionally and financially, that you deal with someone you can trust.
Properties are different, and also the expectations of vendors and purchasers, so the interaction between them is very important. I treat my vendors like I treat my own family.
Victoria does what she says she's going to do. She's very easy to deal with. She's warm, friendly. People immediately trust her. I think that's incredibly important in an agent.
Sometimes we sell by auction, sometimes we sell by private treaty. It depends obviously on my vendors' requirements and also what's happening in the market. I've been selling real estate for a number of years, and I've been 5 years with Di Jones. It was just a really good fit. Di Jones is a boutique agency. We work together, we cross-sell, everyone gets on very well, and we all go the extra mile. There are the 3 C's: collaboration, commitment and connection, which I think are really important. I like to think that I have all 3 with my vendors and also my purchasers.
When you go to choose an agent, personality is very important. Victoria's personality is warm and engaging and friendly. It sets people at ease, and I find that incredibly important.
To make it a very stress-free experience, I also like to provide flowers for photography and also for the open houses. And if the person is time poor, maybe with a baby, I'll also provide a cleaner. I do reports, I make sure that my vendor knows exactly how the sale is progressing as we go week by week. I know exactly where my buyers are. I know how much money they have to spend. I know how interested they are. So there are no surprises on auction day. I listen very clearly to what my vendors' requirements are and what they'd like to do. I'll then also give my professional advice, and we'll try and fit in and make it work for both of us.